So let's start clarifying some basic structures in English. Okay, so we have the structure of a verb. The structure of a verb. And let's travel a little bit to Spanish to know what's that about. Okay, we have three structures of a verb. Number one, number two, and number three. In Spanish, we say that we have infinitivo, gerundio y participio. ¿Ok? Infinitivo en español son los verbos que terminan en ar, ir. Por ejemplo, caminar, correr, reír. Gerundio en español son los verbos que terminan en ando, yendo, caminando, corriendo, riendo. Participio son los verbos que terminan en ado, ido, to, so y cho. Por ejemplo, caminado, corrido, reído, impreso, dicho. Okay. So in English, we have the same. In infinitive, we have the verbs. We have the verbs in the original form. To walk, to run, to smile. For example, in gerund, we have the verbs ending in ing. Walk, walking, run, running, smile, smiling. Okay, and participle. In participle, we have the verbs ending in ed if they are irregulars, or if they are irregulars in their own way to write. Walk, walked. Run, run. Smile, smiled. We call this participle. This we call it gerund. And we have infinitive. So today we will focus on gerund. When to use gerund in English and when to use infinitive in English. Sometimes we can use both and it doesn't matter. But sometimes when you use infinitive, you change the meaning of the verb. Teacher, is present progressive gerund No. Present progressive has verbs in gerund, but it's not gerund. Present progressive es un tiempo de una oración con sujeto, verbo, to be, predicado, etc. Gerund, it's only the verb with ing. It's only the verb with ing. Questions with this? Okay. Can we take a screenshot and share it in the group? A volunteer? Thank you, thank you. Okay, so for the gerund, we have specific rules. Let's delete this. And we will learn these rules that are very, very simple. Rules of gerund or gerund rules. Number one. We use gerund in present progressive or continuous. It's the same. Okay. Examples.
For example,
English. Other example, Angelo. Tell me another example.
you're singing.
You are what?
You're singing.
Mm-hmm.
Singing, or signing
Mm-hmm.
every day.
You are singing every day. Question, is every day a time expression for present continuous? Yes or no? What do you think?
No.
No.
It
It's a
is
simple present.
a simple present. So you are singing right now. Very good. Okay, that's simple. Number two. Subject and object in the sentence. For example, when it's subject, gerund is my subject. Cooking is the subject. Cooking is my passion. Cooking is my passion. What is the subject? Cooking. Cooking is my passion. What I'm saying here in Spanish is cocinar is what?
Es mi pasión.
Exacto. Very good.
Ahí no hay sujeto, ¿verdad? Está implícito.
The subject is cooking. El
Ok.
verbo es el sujeto. Ujú. And when the verb is the subject, I use gerund. And when it's the object, I change places. My passion is. ¿A dónde va la acción de ser? De lo que es. Mi pasión es. My passion is cooking. So in this example, the object, el objetivo, el objeto de la oración es el gerundio, cocinar.
Cooking. The subject is passion.
Exactly. Pasión es ¿qué?
Cocinar.
Exactly. So listen please that we don't translate this as cocinando es mi pasión o mi pasión es cocinando. That doesn't work in Spanish. Eso no funciona en español. That doesn't work in Spanish, only in English.
Ok.
So that's why when you listen the missionaries learning Spanish, they say, leyendo las escrituras es bueno para los investigadores. Porque
Se
para
traduce
ellos,
en infinitivo.
scriptures is good for the investigators. Yes, we translated in infinitive. We translated in infinitive. Awesome. Okay. So now in the chat, let's write one example with subject and
¿Cómo-
one with object.
Vamos a ver cuando se traduce en infinitivo y cuando se está pasando así directamente en gerundio. For the context.
Spanish? I listen a lot of Spanish from you, Julio.
¿Cuándo saber si se está pasando en gerundio y
When
cuándo
to
se está
know?
pasando en infinitivo?
When to know if it's gerund or if it's an infinitive. That's why we need to learn these rules.
For example, teacher, what is the correct? I am working with my parents, or I am to work with my parents.
I am walking with my parents. That's rule number one. We use gerund in present progressive or present continuous. That's why we are learning these rules. Es por eso que estamos aprendiendo las reglas, para poder saber la diferencia entre gerund and infinitive. So pay attention to the rules. Okay, in the chat class, let's write one example with subject and one with object. For example, traveling is what I love. This is subject or object?
Subject.
Subject. Viajar es lo que amo.
I love.
Then we say what I love is traveling.
Object.
That's object. Remember, we need to use a verb with ing. Okay, we need to use a verb with ing to follow the rule. You need to correct your sentence, Hassan. Learning is my goal. My goal is learning. Reading is my hobby. I like reading. My hobby is reading, Benjamin. No cambies la oración. Playing video games is my hobby. My hobby is playing video games. Traveling is my passion. Playing soccer is my dream. My dream is playing soccer. Solo un sueño, Dani Romero, no my dreams. Solo un sueño. Swimming is my passion. My passion is swimming. Walking in the beach is my favorite hobby. My favorite hobby is walking in the beach. Why waiting is my attribute. My attribute is waiting. You want to say patience, Angelo? Patience. Because if you use wait, es esperar, pero esperar no es un atributo. So you can say hoping, maybe in that context. Because if you mean to be patient, porque esperas, tú eres paciente, entonces waiting no es el verbo correcto. Wait es esperar, pero esperar de acción, no esperar como por ser paciente. Hoping, enduring, you can use some of these verbs. Okay. Questions with subject and object. Walking in the morning is my routine. That is good. That is a good sentence, Hassan. Very good. Okay. If no more questions, let's go with number 3. Number 3, we use gerund. Usamos el verbo en gerundio con ing en inglés. We use gerund after a preposition. After a preposition. So we have prepositions like for, about, after, in, on, at, by, of, without, before, etc. Examples. Please wash your hands before eating. What is the preposition there?
Before.
Before eating. What's that in Spanish?
Antes.
Por favor, lava tus manos antes de comer. Okay. So we say, I'll go to the party after cleaning my room. What is the preposition here?
After.
After.
After cleaning my room. Okay? In the chat, write one example. After preposition. Esteban?
No, solo se me fue.
All right. One example in the chat. After a preposition. Hugo, you need to correct your sentence. My car comes after December. Hay que usar un verbo después del after. Para eso estamos aprendiendo a usar verbos en gerundio, no un sustantivo. The same José Rosales. We are using verbs after the preposition. Tenemos que usar un verbo en gerundio, si no, no funciona la regla. No es hacer una oración con una preposición, es hacer una oración con gerundio, después de una preposición. Lo mismo Isa. ¿I sleeping? No. ¿Dónde está la preposición ahí? After. El verbo tiene que ir después de after, no antes. Okay. Wendy, can you read your sentence, please?
I go to the park with my pet after finishing.
Very good. I go to the park with my pet after finishing the class. Yo voy al parque con mi mascota después de terminar la clase. Very good. Okay. And number 4. We use gerund as an adjective. And this is very common. We use it a lot of times. For example, it was a challenging game. challenging game. In Spanish, we say fue un juego desafiante. Challenging game. So we use the gerund as an adjective. Let's try another example. This book is very interesting. What means that in Spanish, class? This book is very interesting.
Este libro es muy interesante.
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
I have a question for Rones. Is correct?
For the pronunciation?
Sí, the pronunciation is Rones. Is correct?
Mhm.
Okay. O sea que, for example, in translate in Spanish, por ejemplo, necesario o necesidad is needed, is needing.
Necesidad se dice need.
Need. Y necesario.
Needed.
Ah, ok. Vale, gracias.
Very good. Okay, so next one. For example, sometimes I say, my shaving cream bottle is empty. Me? What is shaving cream, class?
Crema de afeitar.
Can be mi botella, mi frasco, mi recipiente. And one very common. Let's go to the swimming pool. Swimming pool. We are using gerund as an adjective. You see, a pool can be a pool to drink water for horses, a pool for the crocodiles. But if you say a swimming pool, it's a place where you can swim. Swimming pool. Okay, questions before going to break? Okay, can we take a screenshot of that and share it in the group? Take the screenshot, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So please take your 15 minutes break and see you here in 15 minutes, okay? Take the 15